Hey there, this is the Disruptor. I wanted to make this video for Big Marsha 18 over on Twitter. She was asking how do I screen for oversold stocks. So I just want to jump into this pretty quickly. So one of the things that I like to use a lot is barchart.com. It's free. They've got a really nice setup here when it comes to screening. I just jump down here to stocks and click stock screener. I've already got one set up here, just a really basic one, just to give you an idea. But basically, this is my stock screener. I can say, I want some OTC in there, whatever it is. And you've got lots of great filters here. If I want price, I can click last price. I mean, there's so many great filters in here to add, but I'm only adding 14-day relative strength just for the purpose of finding oversold stocks. So 14 days, anything below 30, so I'm saying less, or 30 or less, I'm saying less than 31, and I click results. And it's going to take a minute to load. Clearly there's a lot there, more than I certainly expected to find, so that's when it'd be great to kind of add some other filters in there, if whatever it is you're looking for, And one thing, if you're not familiar with bar charts, what I really dig about this is, if I want to sort it by volume, just so I know that the liquidity is going to be there, and I probably would have done something with price here, but we can see right away there's like 3 OTCs in there. You've got RBNW, CTLE, FOMC, and I'll jump here on this term flip charts. I really recommend getting a bar charts account. It's one of those things that I use a lot, and it's just really helpful. I'm going to jump into my defaults. I've got one here, newest, which is closest to kind of what I look at. But so here, we've got something dipping below that line. You can choose your time range, obviously, that you're most interested in. However you think you'll choose them. Clearly the 1 month was not a good idea, so that's something to think about. Okay, anyway, so that's how I would do it there, and then over here my brokerage account is with Charles Schwab, and so I use theirs. Actually, I prefer their oversold. I've even done it here. I've created an RSI, but basically it's one of these technical boxes here. Scroll down, relative strength, and then it says, do you want it to be oversold? I think this Charles Schwab search engine or screener is phenomenal. Obviously, you see a few things here that did not appear on that other one. FOMC is here, but these others, they weren't. So clearly there's some discrepancy in what's appearing and what isn't. This one, I can export it to a spreadsheet, which is helpful. I do have a pop-up screener, but it's not nearly as convenient as a bar chart. Now, another option, if I wasn't particular about them being OTCs, is Finviz. Finviz has an RSI right here in their screener. You just click it right there, and I can say, yeah, I want it to be oversold, 30 or below. All of these, I've got 9 pages, are going to be just that. The problem is I'm not going to find OTCs in there if that's what you're looking for. Now, another option, and I think it's a bit radical, is to do an oversold search by using stochastic. And oversold there would be 20%, so anything less than 20%. Click the results, and you can see the results are just astronomical, 1,842. And here, I'm seeing with the most volume Ford Motors popping up, which is a little interesting. So I would say GE. You've got a lot of things. Sundial. You got a lot of things here that I would say are not textbook oversold. But when it comes to the stochastic, they certainly are. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. You can certainly DM me any questions you have as follow-ups. I'd love it if you guys put something in the comments just to let me know if this was helpful or whatever. If you have other, see that doesn't even look like what I'm looking for, so I would not use that slow stochastic. I'm really glad I checked that out. Yeah, that's not where we're at. That's not what we're after. So screw the slow stochastic there. I just want to pull that up for you just in case it was a possibility. But then you see it. There you go. You got your slow stochastic there, right around 20. And you can see it certainly touched down. And then it's coming up. So I don't know. Maybe it's a good one, but it's not truly oversold. So that's it. That's how to screen for oversold stocks. Showed you 3 different ways. My personal favorite is the Charles Schwab screener, but not everyone has an account there. Hey, hope it was helpful. Cheers.